How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, please do me the biggest favor of all. Hit that bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. And we're going to be continuing on talking about The Mandalorian. This is going to be for Season 2, Episode 6, The Tragedy. The Tragedy. Why can't I say tragedy? There we go. Oh, it's been a long day, guys. Yeah, I can't talk. It's been a long day, guys. There we go. I gotta cut this out and edit it for loopers. Alright, anyway, so moving on. We're gonna talk about positives and negatives and give you guys my final review score. And, wow, guys. I'll be completely honest, when I saw this on Disney Plus, and it's like, oh, it's only about 33 minutes long, and I'm like... 33 minutes? What possibly is going to be in this episode that they're going to be able to cram into 33 minutes that's actually good? Surprisingly, they killed it, guys. There is so much that happened in this episode, and I'm just like befuddled that it wasn't longer. So, first of all, Grogu, Baby Yoda, or whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it Grogu. That's what the show's calling him. His name's Grogu. It's not Baby Yoda. It's not the child. It's Grogu. So Grogu and Mando, they have a force bonding moment, and I really loved it. This episode proved that Mando is basically Grogu's father figure, and I like that. We get to the new planet Tython, and shit just goes down. There's no really breathing room in this episode when you think about it. The sound design is fabulous, especially for the jetpack and the blasters. And as always, we're talking about spoilers, so if you haven't seen the episode yet, I'm talking about spoilers in this episode review. As always, I talk about spoilers. So if you guys don't want to know spoilers, you got 3 seconds left. 1, 2, 3. The Slave One is back, baby! We get to see Boba Fett's ship! And of course, if you have the Slave One, aka Boba Fett's ship, you know who's in that ship, right? You know who's piloting it. Boba Fett, baby! Boba Fett's back. Yes! I was so happy! So happy. I was just like, really? I was like, that was one thing I talked about when the first episode of this new season dropped, and I was just like, that's Boba Fett. So he's alive, but he's not going to do anything. 5 episodes later, he's back. 6 episodes later, he's back. I'm just like, yes! We get to see Grogu use the Force in extraordinary detail. The character Fennec from Season 1, she was this bounty hunter for the Hutts. She was in Season 1 in that terrible episode where they're on Tatooine, and she got killed, apparently. Apparently she's still alive. She just has like a metallic stomach or something, or robotic stomach. So we get to see her. We get to really go into just a lot of bounty hunter territory. This show is really refocusing on the fact that this show is called The Mandalorian, not the Grogu show, not the Baby Yoda show. This is about the Mandalorian and other bounty hunters like him. So I really was happy with that. Abundance of references and Easter eggs to the fact that the Empire does end up becoming the First Order. We also get a glimpses to like a Force Awakens kind of Easter egg. I love seeing Boba Fett and Fennec battle the Stormtroopers. It felt very similar to kind of like a D-Day invasion, where the Stormtroopers, they're landing and they have to climb the hill and take on Fennec and Boba Fett. I really love that. And it was also very violent and graphic. The fact that this show is supposed to be kind of basically PG, there's some moments in here I'm just like, dang, that's really violent. And I'm like, there's certain moments I'm like, are you sure this isn't PG-13? Like, well, okay, Disney, you're doing good on making sure you don't hit that scale, I guess. Also, I just cheered again in this episode in joy when Mando joined up to fight the Stormtroopers. And when Boba Fett gets his armor back on and he just demolishes the Stormtroopers. He just goes full in, kicks ass, uses his jetpack missile, and takes out 2 of the First Order landing ships. And I'm just like, that's Baby Yoda. That's not Baby. That's Boba Fett. That is Boba Fett. And this episode proves that Boba Fett can kick some serious booty. We don't get to see any of that in A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, or Return of the Jedi. We don't get to see any of that. We don't even get to see that in the Clone Wars show. Like in the Clone Wars show, he's just a pest. And he doesn't really do anything except talk. In this episode, it proves that Boba Fett, aka a clone, can still kick some serious booty. Also, I was shocked at the fact that they decided to actually destroy the Razor Crest. Like, the Razor Crest is gone. Mando's ship is in ashes. The only thing that survives is a little pebble rocky thing that Grogu wants, and then the Mandalorian Beskar spear. Everything else is turned to ash. And I'm just like, in that episode, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was 3 or 4. But when the Razor Crest tips into the water and sinks, I'm like, okay, there goes the Razor Crest. And it comes back, and I'm just like, they're going to destroy the Razor Crest in this episode. So the Razor Crest is completely destroyed, and I'm just like, okay, so what is the Mandalorian going to use as his new ship? So I'm excited to see what new ship he's going to obtain for the future of the show. Because we do know there's a Season 3 and probably 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's going to have to get a new ship of some sort. The Dark Troopers end up kidnapping Grogu, and that's about it. They don't really do anything except they literally jetpack down, grab Grogu, and jetpack back up to the First Order ship. I'm just like, okay. And then also Boba Fett, Finnick, and Mando, and a bunch of other characters that we've seen from past episodes and Season 1. They're all going to end up teaming up, and they're going to have to rescue Grogu from Moff Gideon and the rest of the First Order / Empire. For negatives, like I just said, this episode was only 33 minutes long. They did a great job cramming a lot in there, but that's the problem. They crammed stuff in this episode. And if this episode was like an extra 10 minutes long, I think I would have enjoyed it more. And I would be able to, absorb it in a much easier capacity. Because honestly, there's just so much happening in so little time. Your brain can't process it all. Also, let's talk about the fact that Mandalorian and Grogu go to Tython, go to that Jedi temple, put him on the Seeing Stone, and Baby Yoda, Grogu, it's really hard to distinguish the two, he ends up doing the Force call to try to find other Jedi to train him. Nobody comes. Nobody, no Jedi, nobody comes to the temple to answer Grogu's Force call. And I thought that was just weird. I mean, I get that he used it, and then 2-3 minutes later, he's kidnapped. So I get that the time thinking, the elapse of time, maybe somebody was on their way to try to answer the Force call, but we don't see anybody. So I'm curious if we're going to see somebody like, yeah, I was on my way to Tython, I got there, nobody's there. And it's like, were you the person that called? So I hope future episodes explain, was somebody actually going to come? Or was this, side mission to go to Tython a complete waste of time, and the only purpose was to reintroduce Boba Fett in kick-ass armor and have Grogu get kidnapped? So I'm really interested to see if they'll actually do that. I'm also still interested to know who is it that saved Grogu from Order 66. So hopefully we'll get those answers in future episodes or seasons. With that, guys, I'm going to give the episode The Tragedy for The Mandalorian, episode 6 of season 2, a 9.5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. You guys all have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next review video of The Mandalorian. Make sure you guys check out my playlist videos so you can catch up on all of my other content that I've put out. You guys have a good one. Bye, guys.